Hi Libra, how are you? If you're new, welcome. My name is Michelle and this is one of many readings I do for you guys. I want to remind you that my readings have no dates, they're divinely guided, everything has free will, not everything is going to resonate with everybody. And I keep in mind that roles can be reversed between you and that person if that applies. Another friendly reminder that once again, I run no daycare, so this is general, take it or leave it. Has always been an option. So with this said, let's see what you can expect in a month from now for Libra. Okay, so some of you could actually get sick in a month from now, but then you're gonna actually recover pretty quick. This sickness is gonna allow you to have some you time, because I do feel, Libra, that you work a lot and you wouldn't take a break unless you're sick or unless you really have to. So this blessing in disguise is going to allow you to have this you time that you have been needing for a long time or a minute now. I also see the harmony, stability, peace, inner peace is also established next month. I do feel like this energy of hesitation of what to do, what not to do is completely done. You're not allowing that anymore. I do see Capricorn energy. I see Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, of course. I do Sagittarius energy. I also see Leo energy as well. But moving from this right here, I do feel that this energy of stagnation, of course, of confusion and worry, sometimes it will lead you into awkward situations, because you will say, hey, I'll do this, and then you change your mind or compromise yourself to do something that you were not really capable of doing. So this could have been keeping you in awkward situations with people or within yourself as well as it will keep things unknown that you wouldn't know exactly what to do. So you will constantly worry about it because you couldn't come with a solution. Others of you, if you wear glasses, it's time for you to do that eye exam, because you may actually get some eye vision problems as well. They're minor, so there's no need to worry. I do see next month you're gonna receive a miracle. There's gonna be a miracle coming your way next month, and I do feel this is for specific Libra that needed to hear this, because I feel like this Libra was about to give up on everything. I feel like you have been going through such a hard time that you can't even describe it. And I'm not talking about giving up on everything, but it's like, you know what, I'm not gonna continue doing this because it's not paying off. I do feel like if you push a little bit harder, next month there is something showing up at your doorstep as a miracle. And if you don't believe in miracles, I'm going to tell you what happened. So a couple days back, right, you guys know that my phone broke, so my fiance, he's a mechanic, his hours got cut, as I will say a punishment, because he got sick the same way as I did. He had to miss work. He got his doctor's note and everything, but either way, you know, corporations can be quite difficult. So we were actually just short in money. We were actually just, you know, trying to survive, paying, you know, we had everything paid off, but we were like no money. You know, everything was paid off, every food, everything we needed, the baby stuff, everything was paid off, but we had no money. Like if something were to happen, we didn't have the money to cover it until we got paid again. So I don't know why my car, when I park I have a truck, when I park it, it's in my parking spot and in the corner, and somehow I got a ticket. And it was $100 ticket. And like I told you, we paid everything and everything was perfect, but we didn't have extra money. So as you know, I always work every week doing readings and all that. So, you know, I always said, you know what, I want to have the money to do it. But I couldn't take as many people because I had to cancel some people, because again, I don't play that game. Moving from that, the universe gave me a specific person and they helped me. And this person is not even a subscriber or nothing. This was a random person on Facebook, on my personal Facebook, that said, hey, he said God told him that he needed to help me, and he did. Prior to that, my phone broke, and I've been trying to find somebody to fix it on a nice way, because the other person just charge more, and something did not get really fixed, so I got freaking scammed pretty much. Moving from that, there was a person who did help me. This was a subscriber. So I do feel like the universe takes care of you in mysterious ways, and I do feel like miracles do happen. We just have to believe. And the fact is, like, some days you're up, some days you're down, and that's why you need to stay humble, because life will make you life will bring you these moments of life that are like this random. And even though that, again, everything was fine, I got my clients, I got everything, it was perfectly fine. That's why I always preach, hey, be humble, be honest, be true to yourself, never be cocky, because the universe will not hesitate to humble you. And this could be a second, a split of a second. I'm grateful for the miracles, I'm grateful for my people, I'm grateful for the universe, for Lilith, for everything, and I'm grateful for it, because, and that's why I continue to preach the person I am, who I am, and how I am, because, again, once you stay humbled, once you stay grounded, the universe takes care of you. If you are too cocky, too greedy, too evil, the universe will never take care of you. So if you don't believe in miracles, I hope this tiny little story, and I know there's more powerful stories out there with other people, and I have multiple more, but I don't want to do that, should bring you that it could happen to all of us. It don't matter where you work at, no matter what happens, life will play tricks on you. So if you do not believe in miracles, you should start believing them, because, like I said before, the universe, if you believe in God, I believe in Lilith, you know, they always take care of you. I do believe Lilith takes care of me very well. So my goddess. So there's always a helping hand. You just gotta believe in it. If you go, oh, I have been waiting for them and I never seen it, that's why, because you're negative. You're negative. So you need to start believing in miracles, because, again, next month you're gonna be the one experiencing it. Everything you have been going through, Libra, is for experience, for training and development. It's for your own growth. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They want you to stay calm, Hierophant energy, and continue with your inner peace and your simplistic life. Continue to meditate, because changes come very quickly before you even see them. You're going to be receiving a gift. Like I said before, this is a blessing in disguise. This could be a promotion, a souvenir, something that you really wanted in any way, shape, or form. Now, remember that you are actually magic, and I do feel like you are very protected by magic, and I do feel like it's not the end for you or things. Things are actually getting better. I do feel that you have been going through a hard time, like I said before, and you have been crying and have sorrow, because it feels like never ending. And somebody could have hurt you or damaged you very badly, and you feel lonely, and the nights could feel very long, Libra. But just so you know, all of that is over. Next month is gonna get 10 times better. I do feel that your problem is that you can't escape your own mind, and nothing worse than be slave and prisoner of your own mind and thoughts. And you need to, that's why you need to meditate and try to find a ground for you to feel at peace, because nothing is worse than being prisoner of your own thoughts. Some of you Libras, and I can say that because I'm a Libra, you can be a little bit too stubborn, and sometimes you have a very stubborn and sometimes arrogant, maybe not all of you, but this could come across as well as arrogant energy, and this could lead for you to have failures, to feel a certain way. But I do feel like you are a hard worker, but I feel like it's hard for you sometimes to listen to advice and to follow it. Not all of you, some of you. They want you to be less stubborn, and if you need help, to start asking for help, because I do feel some of you don't want to look like you're homeless or that you're asking for spare change. But I do feel like you don't need to even ask people. I never ask people, I always ask the universe, and the universe utilizes all the angels on earth to help you. So I will highly recommend you to start manifesting and start asking the universe exactly what you want and or need. I do see a lot of stress in your energies, Libra. I know you're very stressed. You actually feel headache. You maybe not even sleeping very well. You feel a lot of pressure because it's like you feel like there is obstacle and obstruction after obstruction, obstruction after obstruction. It's like, when it's gonna end? But I do feel that they're saying worship, hope, and wish. Your faith is going to be the one saving you, nothing else. Because what the universe does, if you don't believe in it, what people in this world see will say, oh, it's impossible, that's crazy. Well, I want to be crazy then, because I've seen things. I actually seen how the universe takes care of me. I've seen how the universe helps me. So continue to worship, continue to pray, continue to have hope, because things will get better. I'm telling you, you are very protected. And everything you went through right now, there's always, I do feel like bad things have been happening for like a month or two, back to back to back. And I can tell you, boo boo gaga, like I've been there. I was like, oh my God, my phone, my car, all of that, but just like that, back to back to back is going to be the blessings you need to hear, you need to receive, I should say. You're going to actually be receiving justice, Libra energy. This is you. You're going to be receiving justice. And I do feel that there is a sense of, if you have a legal issue or process, you're going to be receiving justice, and you're going to actually have the equal situation that you were waiting for. Now, I do see, Libra, that you're also heading towards wealth. I do feel like next month you're going to be receiving a lot of more business. You're going to receive a job opportunity, or you were waiting for an apartment, seems to be, or a house. Next month is going to be the month for you to either or look for that place, or you're going to be receiving the phone call that you got the place. Just so you know, wealth is written in the book of life. And I do know that I do a lot for Libras, but this is something that I even had a dream about, that somebody needed to hear this, and I'm here to give you that. Next month is gonna get 10 times better. I also see that some of you could start a profession in real estate, or if you were wondering, hey, what should I do with my life, real estate or investing in something in real estate is a good option for some of you. Now they're going to tell you that fate, and I like this card right here. They're saying right here, this is the High Priestess. This is Pisces energy. They want you to know right here that fortune tellings are always a door to possibility. And sometimes people see this as a one-way road, and it's not always like that. That's why I always preach that, hey, if this is meant in your book, it'll happen, but if not, we all live in the butterfly effect. They want you to know that fate will bring you exactly where you need to be, and it's gonna be looking as a coincidence, even though that it may not be. It's just going to be looked as a coincidence, because that's how fate works. Not faith, fate works. They want you to know that fulfillment, well-being, and enlightenment is being given to you next month. I do see a lot of blessings. Now, I do see, I don't know who needs, it's the person, this is for a specific someone, and I do forgotten the goddess. Isn't the Hindu goddess? It's a Hindu goddess, because I used to read books that is like, has multiple hands. I feel is it Ganesh? Not sure. And Buddha, I also see that. Your beliefs and your goddess and your divine person, that being that you believe in, is blessing you, and they're gonna bless you with good health, abundance. You will never be hungry again. You will always be taken care of, and your financial situation is 10 times better. And you, for the first time in maybe many months, you're gonna experience peace. They want you to know that just because you got rejected on something or by someone, it's not the end. This is just a withdrawing yourself from a situation that did not deserve you, that it was not meant for you. It was not going to help you on the slightest in any positive way. Now, they want you to know that this is going to be a sign for you to maybe stop there and try elsewhere, as well as giving you an awakening of some sort. When things don't work out, Libra, multiple times, you need to either or switch spots, move on from a person, or change your strategy about the situation. Maybe you need to plan differently, predict differently, meaning that play multiple scenarios and plan multiple scenarios and see the pros and the cons of each one of the situations. The fact is, sometimes, Libra, whenever your first plan did not work out, you fall into this confinement energy of like, oh my God, I'm going to give up. Like, F it, I'm not doing that. But the fact is, like, if you become the person, like I said before, and if your mind is in captivity, you cannot think the way you are able and capable of. You guys are very afraid of failing, of losing, of being a failure. But the fact is, like, whenever you don't try, you become that, because even though that you won't think about it, you're gonna feel like that. I do feel like you guys feel very disappointed about a situation, and you guys don't talk about it with anybody. So what you do is withdrawn. And I'm gonna tell you something. I understand that, because I'm like that. I was I think a month ago or so, I wasn't doing very good here. Like, my views were not doing very good, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give up. Like, hey, I'm gonna give up, because it's the human self. It's us humans. We tend to want to give up. But guess what? The stubborn witch I am and my mother Lilith said, no, you're not gonna give up, because then everything was for nothing. All these videos, all this time, all this love and passion that you give and share and have is for nothing. And the fact is that whenever we give up on everything that we've done, we are actually failing ourselves, because everything we went through was literally for nothing. So at this point, whenever she said that to me, I got up and I continued pushing forward, and then here I am. Everything is back to normal. But if I were to listen to my human mind instead of my higher self mind or higher self energy, I would have regretted it, because I wouldn't have never been where I am today. Eternal love. They want you to know that your soulmate is out there, and your soulmate is gonna find you, and they're not going to walk away. Like, even if they walk away right now, it's time for you to focus on other things, because it's like to replan, reroute, because they are meant for you, and they're gonna come back to you whenever it's needed. But right now, you need to work on other things that seem to be more important in your life than love. They want you to know that if you feel lonely, talk to somebody who's close to you. I'm not talking about just an online friend. I'm talking about a family member, a friend, a professional that make it actually listen to you. Because sometimes we don't vent, Libra. You don't vent, and that hurts. Maybe get a journal and vent and write how you feel. That allows your soul to breathe. The only person who is affected when you don't not overshare, but when you don't vent or when you don't express your feelings is you. Right now, you need to put love in yourself with Temperance card, patience, Sagittarius energy. You need to put yourself in a pedestal. It's time for self-love, self-healing. It's time for embrace independence. Sometimes we are so afraid to start over without anybody. It's sometimes very scary to do things on your own, Libra, and I know that. When I left Target, for example, if it's career-wise, I was like, holy moly, how am I gonna make a paycheck? How am I gonna do this? Even though that I was doing it and I kind of knew how to do it, I was very scared, because doing things myself is very scary, and it's just a human thing. I can't tell you anything but the human thing, and you're gonna see other humans throwing shade at you. Let these people make noise, because guess what? A show without noise is nothing. And nobody is more faithful to your growth, to the process, than a hater or a frenemy. You know what I'm trying to say, Cuckoo Gaga? Look, because I put these pants too. I got them at Walmart. Ooh. Anyways, going back to this, sorry. But either way, I also got this at Walmart, of course. Broke. Kidding. Anyways, nah, I'm just kidding, guys. We manifest wealth. Do I have water here? Oh, someone said, oh my god, you're saying this, but this is from Starbucks. Boo. This is from Five Below. I paid like $5 for this. So, did I fool you too? Anyways, it's time for self-love, independence. I know it's scary to start over. It's scary to depend on yourself sometimes, and trust me, I know. But you got this. You got this. Look at this. Luck is on your side, Libra. I do see money. I see a big paycheck coming your way. Next month, you can receive up to $10,000. Not written in stone, 10,000. Up to $10,000. And they're saying you're going to hit the jackpot. You're going to have fortune. You're going to have a reward. You could actually see things. Maybe this miracle is going to feel like a jackpot. Or this situation that's going to get better, you're going to feel like a reward. It's not always about the money. Not all of you are going to receive this money. It's going to be a feeling, a sense, an opportunity, an idea. Others of you are going to receive an apology from somebody that you have never think that they will apologize to you. They're going to apologize because they feel guilty and they want your forgiveness. Others of you, Libra, you guys are overloaded with work and thoughts and stress. They want you to also, I feel like some of you feel like you are not worthy of a vacation or not work. And this is something that I can also relate to you guys. That's why I love you guys so much, because it's like talking to my friends. Like, you guys and I, we're very, very alike. Like, I understand that. Like, I feel the same way. Sometimes when I take a day off and I only take Saturdays off, I feel so guilty. I'm like, oh my God, I don't deserve this. But you need to understand that, oh, ooh, that's cute. You need to understand that overworking and overdoing is going to bite you in your nalgas at the end of the day. You deserve a time off. You deserve to be pampered. You deserve to rest. It's not all about work, work, work. Enjoy a lazy day. I also feel like maybe some of you need to relocate, find a new job, because this job is burning you out. Hey, with the economy, don't quit and then find a job. No, find a job and then quit. Now, they want you to know that take care of yourself, because when you overwork yourself, Libra, you can actually get yourself so sick and so burnt out that you can actually miss so many days at work that you could actually cause an issue. And I see homeless here, meaning that some of you need to stop overloading yourself, because otherwise you're gonna get sick, worried sick, and then you can get sick that you cannot work for a couple of days, meaning that is gonna affect your money. I told you that last week or so I did not take care of myself the way I should have, and I worked, and I got sick, and I actually lost a lot of days of content because I was stubborn and I didn't want to take a day off. So don't be me. Introvert. I do feel like you guys are introverts, Libra, right? Like, you have friends, but you like to stay in. They want you to know that it's okay for you to go out and have fun with some friends. You know, maybe connect with some friends, maybe a co-worker friend, and put yourself out there one night, one day. You don't even have to be out until 1 in the morning, but do something for fun. Maybe go to a spa date or so. Go to a girls' night out. Go to a GNO or a BNO, whatever, you know, boy, girl, whatever you want, you identify yourself as. You know, I don't want to make this about gender. I'm just talking about myself, you know, like if I were to be doing that. So I know you're very, very into privacy. You're very into the online community. And if you don't have friends, take yourself out. Take yourself out on a date. Like, when I was single without boyfriend or kids or my kid, I will go out to Chili's and I will have a nice day or night with myself, because I knew I was worthy and I have the time. You don't always need to go get your nails done, your hair done, spa date, or whatever it is that you do with somebody else. If you don't find that somebody else, you do it yourself. Now when I have the extra money, I go out on dates and I take my son. He's my date. He's my baby, you know. And some people and you say something weird. Oh, you call your son a date? You're the one with the problematic mind. Deal with it. My son is my baby boy, so I take him out on a date and we go to Chili's or Buffalo Wings because he loves the mac and cheese, and I have fun. You know, you don't even always need a friend to do it. You can be your own friend. You know what I'm saying? They want you to know to have a lazy day with the sweet dreams, Aquarius energy. Have a lazy day. Sleep in. You need to take a break, Libra. Stop. You need to take a break. Pause it. It'll be just one day. But look at this. Look at this. You're stubborn and you don't want to do that. You don't even believe in the blessings. You go like, oh no, I'm so negative. Then enjoy being miserable. Because if I'm telling you good things and I'm telling you all these possible things that are coming your way, and you go like this and you go like, no, 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 then enjoy it. Because I'm not going to be running after you, telling you all of this if you don't believe it. You know? And that's why people don't like me, because I'm not going to be burping adults. If you don't want it, don't take it. If you want it, it's coming. Simple. But one thing, as a tarot reader, I cannot help people who don't want to be helped. Sometimes I'm helping you guys when I'm completely broken inside, because I don't want you guys to be in the same position as me. And this is a bunch of tarot readers do that. Sometimes we are broken inside, want to help you guys because we don't want you guys to be in our shoes, because we are able to be human and spiritual and mix them both. And if you don't know how to do it, then you need to work on yourself so you can actually achieve that. You know what I'm saying? So allow help to touch your soul. If you allow it, say, I accept it, and the universe is working. If the universe is working, I'm sending you energies that the universe is giving me so you can be helped. Because I want each one of my babes, Libras, Aquarius, Geminis, all zodiac signs, to be amazing. But I have a deep bond with Libras because you guys are the biggest part of this community. Not the only, but the biggest part of this community. And you guys are the ones that showed up in my dreams, because my universe showed me a Libra sign in the dream, and I knew that I need to make this reading. And when people are not spiritual, they don't understand this. But I get messages and I follow through. But if you continue on this energy, your blessing cannot end, because you're pushing away those vibrations. Look, a promise. The promise, the confirmation, the assurance, it's here. You're going to have profit. You're going to have cultivation. Everything you worked, because it's not given. If you're a lazy person, then you need to work and then get it. But if you know you have worked your work and your walk the walk, you're going to be receiving, because you have worked so much. You have worked so much. And the conclusion of bad times is the conclusion of an era. Look at this, Libra. You need to utilize your imagination. Remember, Libra, when you used to imagine a good life, when you used to imagine your wedding, when you used to imagine all of that when we were kids, you know, or younger, and now you can't even picture it because you're full of negativity, because people make you doubt that you're worthy of anything. Just so you know, your imagination in your mind is what it takes you places. That's what we talk about. Perspective is about here, the mind. That's why a lot of people see things different, because here is different. So that's why I'm able to go through fire and not burn, because I tell myself, this is warm, I need it, but I'm going to find the cold side very soon. Back then, when I wasn't spiritual, I will drown in a cup of water. And I know how that feels like. But guess what? That didn't help me. That didn't solve my problems. When I started to believe and understand and try to find peace and comfort in moments that I still get that are difficult, I'm rewarded and everything takes care of itself. So I'll tell myself, oh my God, I'm glad I didn't actually stress over it, because then I would have just lost my mind, but at the end of the day, get what I needed to get. You guys are going to be married eventually. Some of you say that you guys are going to be single forever because the love of your life don't love you back. Sometimes the person that you call the love of your life is not even the love of your life, is the pain of your ass, and you just love it, you know? Like, sometimes it's just hard to let go. Sometimes it's hard to let go. But sometimes this person that you love, that is not the love of your life right now, can turn around and become the love of your life. But if you don't let it go, if you don't focus on yourself, if you don't do things for yourself, this cannot happen. And I love doing love readings, Bubu Gaga, but I also love to nourish your soul. Third wheel. Right now, there is blockages. It could be in your energies. It could be in the situation. But just because there's blockages, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Because right now, have you ever heard, there's a song on TikTok that is playing in my mind right now. It says, I see who you are my enemy, you are my enemy. That song, you can look it up here on YouTube too. It's actually, things happen for a reason, and sometimes you see things for what they really are. Sometimes your friend is not a friend, it's a frenemy. Sometimes the love of your life is not your love of your life, it's the pain of your ass. And it could be your enemy as well. So at this point, Bubu Gaga, I'm telling you that things happen for a reason. A new idea, a new project, a new opportunity is going to pay off. Is going to pay off. Is going to pay off. And you're going to be thankful for everything you went through, because you're going to realize what happened, why it happened. But guess what? There's no better teacher or coach than disaster or the storm. You can tell everybody. For example, I can tell my son, hey, don't run, you're gonna fall, and he's gonna continue running. When he falls, that's when he learns. Human by nature do not learn by advice. Why I said that half of the time you be telling people with cards, and I experienced that. I will tell people what to do in their cards to avoid certain situation, and they don't do it, and exactly what they don't want to happen, and they go like, oh my God, what happened? Because humans by nature do not learn by advice, even when they see it on the cards. They learn by going through the experience. They learn by that feeling of disappointment or hurt or whatever that situation brings into their life. But the fact is, like, you as every other human would have never learned it and understand it and now avoid it if you have an actual go through it. Because why is there a lot of people so negative in the comments sometimes? And I'm like, oh, you know, like, pray, and they go like, I have done it. Because you need to go through it. Once you go through it, you'll understand it. Sadly, because the human nature is like that. Sometimes things are inevitable because humans are like that. But sometimes it's not a loss, it's a blessing in disguise. Sometimes you lose something to gain more. But as of right now, there's an important collaboration, and the cards are seeing this, that is going to bring some sort of peace, and it's going to bring peace in that stress-free situation that you look for. You soon are going to get out of the situation. In a month from now, you're going to get out of the situation. Some of you are furious with yourself, and sometimes you blame it on the tarot readers, sometimes you blame it on the cards or the universe, because you haven't achieved what you were promised, or you haven't achieved what you thought you were going to achieve. The fact is, like, this reaction brings unpleasantness in your energies, creating blockages. But sometimes, look at this, For example, sometimes what you want, Libra, is so tiny. You're like, oh my God, I would like a little raise, even though that I hate this job, or I would like a little job, or I would like a little car, and you don't get it. The opportunity goes away, you don't receive it, or this man or girl that you want doesn't come back, and you're like, holy moly, and you become this furious energy, so mad because you're like, I didn't get what I wanted, that's all I wanted. And then when you wait a little bit longer, the universe what? Gives you 10 times more. The universe gives you, if it's lover, a partner. Doesn't only give you a lover, but it gives you a partner. And if it's job, the universe gives you a bigger amount of money, or other source that gives you a bigger amount of money. And then you realize, oh my God, if I haven't had gone through that, I wouldn't have found him or her, or I wouldn't have found this new job. But sometimes it's that the human mind, it's so set in the human possibilities that we do not see beyond our eyes. And whenever things don't happen, it's because something bigger is coming, but you can't see that because the human mind says this that I wanted was the bigger thing I wanted. Now whenever we wait, the universe goes and gives you something bigger. And that's when you get it, like, oh my God, I'm so thankful that I didn't get that, because look at that, now I have this. You know what I'm trying to say? So at this point, you're not robbed on anything. The universe is not taking away anything. The universe is actually not giving you something because you deserve more. And they're like, but wait on me, child. I'm going to give you more. You're going to receive an apology. But your perseverance right here, overcoming obstacles, endurance, resolutions, finding a window when there's no door is what is going to get you there. But as of right now, if you continue to overload and you continue to ignore what's obvious because of pride, you're going to continue in this loop of unhappiness. Change your strategy and you will actually find your home and your financial stability that you seek. And you're going to find, again, your home, like I said before, and your family. But keep in mind that the universe is not doing it because they're against you. It's because they want to give you equality, but they also want you to use your logic. So everything next month is going to start making more sense as it comes. Each one of you being an individual, each one of you Libras being a different person, you guys are going to achieve different clarities on different situations. Just because we all share the zodiac sign doesn't mean we all live the same life and or we need the same lecture. So just know that next month, in your own way, you're going to receive that. If you want to know more, there's personal readings, there's appointments available, so you can actually make one. But if not, just wait. Again, if you don't have patience, you're not going to get your reward. If you don't believe in it, we don't care. That's on you. Continue to live the way you live right now. So another message, I just want you all the time. I'm too afraid to talk to you. This is about somebody who hasn't come forward. If I ask you to stay, will you leave? Gossip only hurts more. So like I said before, keep your mouth, shh, continue working, shh, and let the universe bring you exactly what you deserve. Because you're actually talking without knowing exactly what's going to happen. I left because you told me to. I am very jealous. I am a very jealous person. You're so very special. Maybe you dodged the bullet here and you didn't even know that. But hey, the universe next month is going to show you exactly what I mean. Also, lucky number 88, 48, and 21. Okay? Possible initials for you, if this was connected to a specific someone. This could be the first, last, middle, or even a nickname. We got Z as in Zane, M as in Michelle, Y as in Yes, G as in George, W as in William, E as in Edwin, I as in Ian, or B as in Boy, V as in Victor, C as in Cat or Carlos, O as in Oscar, Q as in Queso, and always T as in Tyler, and R as in Ryan. To finalize, I want to give you the spiritual animal deck message, and that'll be it. Okay, we got 3 cards here. So we have here dear, and we have love, and this says be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. This is humpback whale. Singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align your purpose and the power in your soul. frog. Prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune awaits you. I already told you this is a confirmation. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to win an opportunity of a free reading, make sure to find the giveaway video, because I give always a free reading every time my channel gains 1,000 subscribers. If you want to know more, because I already started, you want to go check the video. Also, every month I'm going to choose 1 or 2 lucky subscribers, and I'm going to read their cards on a YouTube short. This could be a general reading. Most likely share my social media. So if you follow me on Instagram, I'll follow you back. I have a TikTok, I have a small group on Facebook, I have an upcoming project of my Patreon, as well as I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you want to check out my Amazon storefront, I do gain commission out of qualifying purchases. You can find on my storefront, which is going to be in the description box below, the link for that. You're going to find incredible products on a budget, effective and amazingly for your spirituality or for your daily life as well. Also take personal readings. Also, the link is going to be in the description box below, so you want to double check that so you can book online. With this said, I do not offer any free readings outside the giveaways, and I never message anybody for any readings on any platform. So with this said, thank you for the love and support. I hope you guys liked it. I love you forever and have an amazing day.